Okay, let's see what fresh hell Walmart has in store for us today. All right, welcome back to another episode of Paul's Collectibles. If you're new to the channel, it's good to have you. Thanks for stopping by and giving me a chance, helping me check out my 3 3/4 inch action figures and my full-size Star Wars helmets. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a new 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figure that I just got in from Walmart. This video is actually related to a couple that I've done here in the recent past as it pertains to pre-orders and getting things in stock in stores and which should be more important and who should come first in the priority list. As a matter of fact, my very last video, I asked for input on this topic, and I would like to thank these individuals here who you see scrolling on the screen who offered their insight, their opinions, and their comments as it pertains to this topic. And I think my final judgment is if you place a pre-order with a company, you should be guaranteed to get that figure, and most likely you should get it ahead of when they go out to stores. And that's just my opinion on the matter. And it was nice to get some other insight on this and to get some other opinions, because if you just sit in a bubble in your own house, you're not sure if you're crazy or you're being unreasonable. So all of those names that just went by that helped me come to a conclusion on that, I really appreciate it. And it was an awesome opportunity for us to share our experiences as it pertains to that. But as I mentioned, today we're going to be going over one of my newest 3 3/4 inch action figures. It was a Walmart exclusive, and it was the Incinerator Trooper from the Mandalorian. Now, you've probably seen plenty of videos on this figure already, because as I mentioned earlier, one of the triggers for several of my other videos recently was knowing that this figure had been out in Australia and the United Kingdom and other places long before it got in stock or was sent to anybody in the United States. So hopefully I'll be the first reviewer or overviewer to give you an idea of what this figure looks like with an American accent this time. Walmart has a pretty poor reputation as it pertains to sending their figures out in any sort of reasonable packaging or good quality. This time, however, they sent it in a very significant box, but it doesn't sound like there's any packing material in there. So let's just get into it on the table over here and see how bad the figure came out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Cross your fingers with me. Well, would you look at that? It appears I'm actually one of the lucky ones. They sent me this really great reinforced box with a lid opening type situation here. But most importantly, they actually sent the figure in some sort of weird tray that I've never seen before, but it actually, while it was just jingling around inside that box, prevented the actual figure card back from getting too damaged. So, I don't know, maybe I did something right this year and I deserve a break, but look at that. Okay, but there's an overview of this wonderful Mandalorian Incinerator Trooper. As you've probably seen on other videos, you got the Mandalorian logo up here underneath the Star Wars header, the yellow name pill Incinerator Trooper. This looks like it might be a Photoshop or maybe some sort of rendering that is based on that bar they were hiding at the end of season 1 when he busted in, because I don't remember specifically seeing him look like this. But regardless, that's a beautiful card back, and you can see the flames up here in the left corner where he's already started to burn out our protagonists. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first episode. But the figure, wow, just once again, I'm a huge fan of the Stormtroopers, as everybody knows, and they did a really good job on this. Let's get a close-up on that. Here you can see the red markings. He doesn't have any weathering, it appears. Got the red pauldron, the strap that holds his, I'm assuming some sort of accelerant tank on his back, the big weapon, and they have that fake flame thing that comes out of the weapon there. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of those, but it's there in case you want to use it. And as always, these Stormtrooper sculpts have gotten so much better as the technology has come along, and I'm just really impressed with them. But that's a great sculpt, great figure. Really excited to have it in the collection. And as many of you are aware, he's VC-177, but the Mandalorian with the Beskar pieces and the Pram and the Baby Yoda Grogu is also 177, and Hasbro has confirmed that they are not going to change that. They're going to leave both of these as VC-177 and just backfill 176, which is what one of these characters was supposed to be. So he's VC-177. Some of the other characters in the line, that great card back, great figure, and it is not for Walmart, which is like, you know, valedictorian to summer school. It is not in bad shape at all, and I'm just shocked and can't believe it. So there you have it. VC-177, Star Wars The Mandalorian Vintage Collection Incinerator Trooper. I'm excited to have it in my collection, and I'm lucky that I got it in the condition that I did, because I have seen some horror stories out there as far as the way people are getting their figures from Walmart. So I'll take it at this point, and hopefully Hasbro learns and doesn't make Walmart an exclusive retailer anymore. But with that, thanks for joining me. Thanks for checking out another Star Wars collecting video, and I will see you on the next video.